Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the 20th narration I've probably done for this video. For some reason it's just not working out for me today, but it's all good. We're gonna get this going. So, this is another Crayola video. If you haven't seen my last one, you can look at that on my channel. That one was using markers, or no, not markers. This one is using markers, and the other one was using crayons. What am I talking about? Anyway, so yeah, this one's using the Supertip markers, and if you're not familiar with them, they're the really thin markers that Crayola comes out with, and usually like has them in huge packs, like of 50, I believe. These ones have like the white barrel handle, whatever, and then the cap is the color of the marker that you're using. And they have the same tips as like those thicker markers that Crayola makes for like younger kids who don't have like a tripod grasp. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like a white barrel, but it has the squiggly design and the name on it. Like, I don't even know if Crayola still sells those, but I know like back in the day, like they did. They're like the thicker markers, and they have like those tips where they taper right in the middle. So I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, those ones. The super tips have the same tips, they're just smaller. So yeah. Anyway, I did used to use these markers a lot, like circa 2012, when I was just starting to really color my art. I had always drawn, but I never really like finished it. Like, it took me a long time to really get to the point of coloring, so I drew at first, and then like a year or two later I started inking, and then I didn't start doing anything past that until like I was a freshman in high school, and that's when I started coloring. And I remember that back in the day, there was this one girl who used to like post a lot of videos, like art videos, and she would post them using Crayola markers. And I thought that was super cool, so I wanted to get some of my own to try it out, and I got some, and they were quite nice. The only thing was, I didn't use them like I do now. Back in the day I used them like regular markers. And sorry if I keep saying back in the day, because like it really was back in the day, but then again, I'm not that old. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I would use them like regular markers, but as you can see here, I'm using them like watercolor markers instead, where like I would use the water brush rather than just like coloring straight onto the paper. And I do like it better this way than the other way, but the other way isn't bad. It's just that you probably need better paper. This one I use the Strathmore mixed media, and this paper can like handle a good amount of watercolor. It's just that it's not very good at handling scraping. So it's gonna bundle up a little bit, like the fibers of the paper, so yeah. But it did pretty well. I think it turned out pretty smooth for the most part. I would bet that these markers would look way better on actual watercolor paper, so I'll try that the next time I do a video using these. Also, I didn't like go out and buy these. Okay, so my friend had a roommate, and the roommate moved out, and she left a lot of stuff back in the apartment. And these markers were one of them, so I thought, you know, since he's not using them, I'll just take them and see if I can make a video using them, and turns out that I can, and I really do enjoy these markers. They're kind of like regular, like the more expensive markers that come out for watercolor, except these are like seriously a fraction of the price. I think they're $5 to $6 for a pack of 50, and that's pretty good. Yeah, so I got that pack from him, and I've just been playing around with them, and they're really nice. The tips, not even to sound weird, but the tips are like super smooth. Like when you're drawing with them on paper, they feel like Buddha, like butter, a baby's butt. I swear to you guys, like it's so nice. You know, like with Copics, you're gonna have like a little bit of friction on the paper, but with these, they just glide on the paper like amazingly. It's almost kind of slippery, but not slippery, if you get what I mean. It just feels really nice in general, just really nice. Not even to like review them, but like it feels great. Yeah, so those are nice, and then the marker, like inks and stuff, are pretty nice too. They're pretty, I'd say pigmented, or at least they appear to be nice and vivid. I haven't tested out the other colors because I don't really use greens and blues and stuff that much. Maybe I'll try to incorporate that in like the next video or something. But yeah, so I haven't tried out the other colors and stuff, but from what I can tell, they seem pretty nice. Crayola does have some pretty good art supplies, even if they are like geared towards children. They are pretty nice. I do have, I don't know if it's a Crayola watercolor set, but I have a cheaper art supply set like that, and I plan on making a video using that one too. But for now, these markers are great. They are great, and I can't wait to work with them more because like they're super fun, and I'll maybe do some more doodles and stuff. Yeah, you might notice that I do a lot of doodles, but that's just because like these days I can't really sit down and do like a complete full drawing. I do have some sketched out and inked, but I just haven't gotten to coloring them yet. This one actually did turn out to be a little bit more finished. At first I just wanted to do like a quick little thing, but as you can see later that I actually add a little bit more to it and I fix it up and it looks like a full like finished drawing now, so I'm just like, yay! It looks nice. Well, I like how it looks, and I hope you guys do too. So we are nearing the end-ish of this video-ish, so I hope all y'all are doing well, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again next week, I believe. I don't know when, but it'll be next week, so see you guys later, and have a great day. Bye!